Hi guys, Scorch1998 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a legit looking Pokemon using PokeGen. I'm not going to show you how to get PokeGen because there are other videos on YouTube that show you how to do that. So let's just get started. First of all is the PID. Basically, I don't tend to bother using the PID because when you save your Pokemon, it automatically generates a PID. Secondly, you can load like a game save by going file and then open. You can also do this to re-edit some of the Pokemon that you've created, but I'll go into more detail later. So yeah, once you've loaded your save, like from like say an R4 card, you can create Pokemon, just like drop them into your boxes and stuff. But I prefer to use it and make DNF codes out of it. So first of all, pick the Pokemon you want. So I've picked Aggron. Second of all, if you want it to have a nickname, for instance, say Bob, basically what you want to do is tick this box so the game recognises it as being nicknamed, so that it looks more legit, and then pick the level you want, and it automatically gives it the right amount of experience for that level. Same with the natures. Right, let me smooth this up. It should give you a natures list like this when you just hover over it, so you can see what boost, what stats, and those other stats, etc. So you should know what nature you want. So, for instance, I want plus defense, lower special attack. So I'm going to choose. Where is it? Plus defense. I'm going to choose an impish nature. And then held items. You can have anything. Look, you can even have an Azure Flute, which hasn't actually been released, so I wouldn't advise it. But it's just like stupid the amount of things you can have. So for like say an Aggron, I don't know, I'll give it say leftovers or something. And then happiness, max happiness Pokemon can have is 255. So I give most of my Pokemon that. And then whatever ability Aggron can have, or if you know what ability is, like for instance 2 abilities say here, you set it to that. But for instance, if I load up Cerebi, and then I search for Aggron, and then I'm on the black and white decks because that's what gen I'll be making the Pokemon for. And then you look here, and its abilities are Sturdy, Rockhead, and Heavy Metal. So on your PokeGen, you type in the ability you want. So, well, Heavy Metal, but I don't want that, so I'm going to go for Sturdy. Country of origin. Wait. Yeah, so the country and the origin. Basically, this is like one section. So, I think this means. Let me just check this a minute. I think this means the country of origin from this Pokemon. So if you want it from your game, for instance, mine would be a UK game, so I'd have it set as US, UK, AU for like Australia, and then the origin would be the game that I'm using. So the game I use the most out of the 5th gen is White 2. Shiny Leaf, that's just for like Heart Gold and stuff, so yeah, I'm not going to go into detail on that. I tried doing an egg before, because most of mine I don't use an egg, so I do level 100. But when I did an egg, it didn't work properly, so I haven't really done those before. Tick the checkbox to make it shiny if you want a shiny one. I prefer the normal looking Aggron, so I don't do it. And I just don't think it's right, PokeGen in a shiny Pokemon. That's just me. So yeah, Pokerus. Now, I don't do Pokerus either, because as I said, I mostly PokeGen Pokemon for online battling, so they don't need Pokerus, and I PokeGen them at level 100, so I don't use it, and I don't see the point in giving your Pokemon Pokerus. But yeah, I'm just basically saying what I use PokeGen for. So I don't use Pokerus, I don't use the shiny feature, but I've tested it and it works. Then this is the gender feature, so for what gender you want your Pokemon to be. And then we go into the Met tab. Basically, this is the game you met it in. You can, it says here black brackets 2/white 2. Yeah, and it doesn't give you any other option to change it to. If you want to change that, you go to options, target game. This is the game that it's like you're putting it into, and on my check does that, but you can check it as any of these others. Locations, like any place in the game. Obviously, if you want to make it look legit, you'd say, for instance, it can be for instance, like daycare centre, daycare couple. There you go, that's where you got given it. Pokeball it's in. All daycare centre things Pokemon are in Pokeballs. Level, this is the level you received it at. This is the level you want it to come at. This is the level you received it at, so level 1 if it's from the daycare. This is the date you received it. This is where you caught it, so you select egg, Pal Park, event, Honey Tree, Shaman, because it's an egg. Faithful encounter you can tick if you're making such things such as events. As soon as you got it from the daycare, this is saying you have had it from an egg, and then that's the game you got it in. And then this is the hatch location. So for instance, the route by the daycare is route 3. So that's what I normally set mine as, and the date hatch the same. I leave it as the same day because I get an egg and then I hatch it. So that's how I leave it as. IVs and EVs. Maximum amount of EVs in a stat. It says here 255, but it's actually 252 to get the most benefit. It gives you the same amount of benefit as 255. So it's only worth putting 252 in. IVs, max IVs you can have in a stat is 31. So let's just do that. And so yeah, but the maximum amount of EVs you can have is I think 510. So don't go put in like say 255 or 252 into each stat because it's pointless. Just put it into stats you want to boost. So 252 into HP, 252 into defense, and then you have 4 left. Look, see it says EV total here. You have 6 left over, but only 4 of those EVs can actually do anything because 4 EVs equals 1 stat point. There are other videos that explain EVs, so you just watch one of them if you want to understand these more. So you're just going to put these 4 into attack. And here it also shows Hidden Power Dark. This is to do with the amount of IVs it has in each stat. So for instance, I'll take that and put it to 30, and the Hidden Power changes to Dragon, and then back to Dark. So this basically, if you want a specific hidden power because you want to use hidden power as one of its moves, then you'll need to alter its IVs to achieve that. You can also randomize the IVs and EVs if you just want random, you just PokeGen in for no specific reason. And then attacks that obviously making a legit one, well, a legit looking one, you want attacks it can have. So I think it can learn. Wait, what am I saying? I think it can learn. Let's look on Cerebi. Right, it can learn, let's say, Headbutt, Metal Claw, Iron Defense, and Takedown. So what was the other one? Metal Claw, Headbutt. If you misspell it, it doesn't register as a move, so you gotta spell it right. Or if I, for instance, search take, and then I click this arrow, gives you a list of moves associated with that. So I literally just double click this and it automatically does take down. PP is the amount of times you have the move, so you can use that 35 times before healing and it will not like before you can't use it. So if you put down to 3, it gives you 3 PP ups, which is an item in the game you can use to boost PP. So if you give it 3 in each, it gives it the max amount of PP it can have in those moves. Then for the original trainer and Misk, basically what you do is, obviously, whatever trainer you are, so male for me, ID, I can't remember my ID. If you want to find out your ID, basically, just upload a Pokemon to, what's it called? PokeCheck. Upload a Pokemon to PokeCheck, it'll tell you your ID, so for instance, I'm just going to put, and then it'll also tell you your secret ID. But they're not mine, obviously. Because I can't be bothered to PokeGen one right now. It'll take too long. So I'm just giving examples. And then whatever your original trainer name is. So that is my actual original trainer name. And basically what this does is, if it has the matching ID and secret ID, the game registers it as coming from your game, which means you can edit its name and like from the name, rate a person and stuff like that. Also, these like the marks that you can give it in the game. So, like, you know, you have like the stars and hearts and everything, just markings in the game. You should know what they are. And you can give it ribbons for like events and stuff. So, why would I give an Aggron a cute ribbon? That's just stupid. Aggron's not cute. So, for instance, say you were making one for your friend and it was just being used in general as like a joke, like a pun kind of thing. And it's her birthday, you say, oh, birthday ribbon. Wait, okay, that's wrong. So yeah, you just give them, like, say, a basic, come on, to cute ribbon. Sorry for that interruption. Oh, and birthday ribbon. So we don't want cute ribbon. So we get rid of the cute ribbon, and he's just got a birthday ribbon. But obviously, if you want to make it look legit, it's a hatched egg one, you don't give it any ribbons whatsoever, because they don't have them. And this is basically the end of my video, except from saving. So to save your Pokemon, you go save Pokemon from tabs. These are my other Pokemon. And type in whatever you want to call it. So PokeGen PokeGen tutorial, and then you save it as that. And then basically what you do is, so I close down PokeGen, and then I load it back up. Say I made a mistake when I was like creating my Pokemon. What I can do is file, open, and then to type and it gives me like the closest result to what I'm typing. So PokeGen tutorial Pokemon, open, and there we go. Look, see, it's generated the PID for me, and it gives me everything that I made on this class, so I don't have to remake everything, which is really handy, I think. That's the basics to PokeGen, really. I can't really say anything else other than, if this has helped you, please like and watch some of my other videos. Thanks for watching.